Thanks for joining me for another Wednesday Wanderings at Trailways Travel. Grab that cup of hot coffee, or maybe today even hot cocoa. It's pretty chilly out there. Today I just want to mention a few things. Hopefully you were able to join us for the Zoom presentation yesterday that we had for the Canadian Rockies. However, if you were not able to attend, please keep an eye out on our website and on Facebook. Once we get the link for that recording, we will post that so you can watch it at your own leisure. It is a fabulous tour. It's one I've done. It ranks up there in my definite top 5 favorite tours I've ever participated in. It's so scenic, I think, is the main part, and the colors of those lakes are such a vibrant turquoise, which you wouldn't expect up in the northern. When I think of turquoise waters, I generally think of the Caribbean, but these waters actually, to me, were even more pretty than the colors down there. The other thing I really enjoyed about the Canadian Rockies was the abundance of the wildlife. I've been to Alaska 3 times. In those 3 times, I was able to see a bear once, and a few, moose, things like that. But when we were in the Canadian Rockies, we saw wildlife almost every day. So do take the time to look it over. If it's not on your bucket list, it really is a place that should be on your bucket list. Just check it out a little bit further. If by chance you want, we're also able to send you the link to that video. Just give us a call or send an email and we'll send that to you so you can get it personally in your own inbox and watch it when you wish. Today, the Zoom presentation will be at 2 p.m. You do need to register for it. Please register even if you think that you might not have the time at 2 p.m. to watch. The reason being is that we can then link that back to you so you can watch the presentation again at your leisure when you wish to. Today's presentation is for Iceland, the land of fire and ice, and very appropriately named Fire and Ice, as it has volcanoes and glaciers both. So that is today at 2 p.m. Just a few little highlights of the tour. We fly out of Moline. We motor coach you from your usual departure location to Moline, and then that's where we will arrive back. And so we motor coach home. Will be a much shorter ride than that long motor coach ride from Chicago. But once we arrive in Iceland, we do take a tour of their capital city. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it. That'll be something for us to pay attention to the pronunciations a little bit, perhaps this afternoon in the presentation. But you get a wonderful city tour of the capital. Some of the things we do also is we visit a dairy farm. You get to taste some of the cheese, and they actually make ice cream right there, which we'll get to partake in as well. And as a farm wife, I really enjoy these farm visits, but even those who are not farmers always seem to enjoy the farm visits as well, just because the fact they do things just a little bit differently sometimes than what we do here in the U.S. However, I know coming home from Ireland, there were some things they did there that I thoroughly wondered why don't we do here. So I'm kind of interested to see the farm aspect in Iceland. We'll also be visiting a horse farm, and we'll see some Icelandic show horses. But even better, I think this is interesting, they have black sand beaches. We'll be visiting those, some volcanic craters. One of the things we do is we actually go down into a cave. You'll go down 100 foot. It is total darkness, but I am assuming they will illuminate it so we can see what all is in there. But it's actually an 8,000-year-old lava tube. I will say, if you are a claustrophobic person, this may be one of the things you want to sit out on. But I find, to me personally, it to be very interesting and something cool to experience. You'll also be learning about the preservation of the Greenland shark, so that you get a little bit of ecology in with this as well. You'll learn about their geothermal energy, I know that's something that we are doing here in the U.S. Very great renewable source. And you'll be visiting the largest power plant in Iceland to learn more about all of that. We'll go to the Lava Exhibition Center to learn all about the eruptions of the volcanoes over the years and the lava and what it leaves in its wake behind. But also, Iceland's known for its many beautiful waterfalls. We'll be visiting those as well. Also, be seeing some icebergs. Be sure and keep our eyes open for seal. Generally, you'll find plenty of the seals around there. And also, in September, we'll be experiencing the return of the sheep that'll be coming down from the highlands. So that would be kind of fun to see. We also have the Blue Lagoon, so we will be visiting that as well. And then my personal hope, the Northern Lights is still one of the things on my bucket list. And September through April are the best times to see the Northern Lights while in Iceland. So hopefully Mother Nature will play nice and we'll have an opportunity to see the Northern Lights as well. So I know that's just a kind of brief overview because we'll have a more in-depth presentation later this afternoon, and I do hope you join us for that. Also, in regards to Zoom presentations, this Friday at 2 p.m. will be our final one. That one we will be highlighting our tour to Australia and New Zealand. Let's see, I think that is the bulk of what I wanted to talk about. Do remember that we do have our gift certificates available. I am in the works of getting that put up online where you can go in and purchase it online just like you would reserve for a tour. So if you want to do it more from the comfort of your own home without having to get out, that could be an option for you. Otherwise, I hope to see you later today on our Zoom meeting to Iceland. Till then, take care.